Hello and welcome to the NUTRIWAY Health Expert Program, Herbal Medicine. The NUTRIWAY Health Expert Program is divided into 3 sessions. Session 1 is nutrition, Session 2 is herbs, and Session 3 is building your NUTRIWAY business. These sessions can be taken in any order, and for more information, please visit the Amway Business Centre or the e-learning page of the Amway website. In today's session, we're going to be looking at the difference between herbs, vitamins, minerals, and pharmaceuticals. We're going to look at demonstrating a working knowledge of the actions and dosage of the herbal range, and we're going to look at the herbal supplements based on different body types. To help you today, we do have a NUTRIWAY herbal supplement guide, which can be downloaded from the e-learning page of the Amway website. Let's get started. So what is herbal medicine? There's many different forms of herbal medicine around the world, and they tend to be based on the location of origin. For example, in India, traditional herbal medicine is known as Ayurveda. In China, we have TCM, and we also have traditional herbal medicine. The commonality or the common base is that the core of each of these types of medicine is medicinal plants. The type of medicine we're talking about today is Western herbal medicine. So what makes them different? The nutritional supplements, which include vitamins, minerals, as well as protein powders, provide general overall health and well-being. They can help to benefit the body, making sure they've got enough in their diet. So they help to fill that nutritional gap. And they help the body to work more efficiently and be more in balance. With herbs, they enhance the specific systems of the body, and they complement nutritional supplements. And pharmaceuticals treat specific symptoms in the body. Let's take a look at some golden rules of herbal medicine. Firstly, herbal supplements are not to be taken during pregnancy or breastfeeding. They're suitable for children 12 years and over. And if anyone is taking pharmaceuticals, please, of course, speak to your doctor before taking any supplements, be it herbs or nutritionals as well. As I mentioned, we have our supplements based around different body systems. You may have seen these icons before. They actually appear on our labels. We're going to start today with immune health. Now, before we actually start looking at products, let's take a moment to actually recap what immune health means. The immune system is made up of special cells whose role is to help the body fight infection. Some of the cells you may be familiar with are the white blood cells. Now, these are made in the bone marrow, and they travel through the circulatory system to sites of infection. Some of the organs of the immune system that you may be familiar with are the lymphatic system, bone marrow, spleen, tonsils, and thymus gland. There's 2 products we're going to talk about today, and that is Triple Shield Echinacea and Garlic Heart Care. The first herb we're going to look at is Allium sativum, which is commonly known as garlic. It has a really strong history, and is in fact one of the earliest documented plants used in the treatment of diseases and maintenance of health. It dates back, its records date back to Egyptian pyramids and Greek temples. It's been used in many different forms of modern medicine, and more recent history includes Louis Pasteur, who describes the antibacterial effect of onions and garlic. Now, when we talk about herbal medicine, different parts of the plant can have different actions. So the part of garlic that we use is the bulb. The main constituents, which is the part of the plant responsible for the medicinal action, are the sulfur compounds, and actions can include antiseptic, antiparasitic, antifungal, and hypertensive. NUTRIWAY's Garlic Heart Care contains 385 milligrams of garlic, which is equivalent to 1,200 milligrams of fresh garlic herb. It has an enteric coating to help minimize the garlic breath and a natural mint flavor. NUTRIWAY's Garlic Heart Care can help to assist in the relief of symptoms of catarrh, colds, hay fever, cold and flu, and may help and support healthy blood cholesterol, which may assist in maintaining a healthy heart in healthy individuals. Now, compared to other medicinal herbs, Echinacea has a relatively shorter history. It originates from North America and has traditional use in the indigenous Indians. There are a number of different species of Echinacea used, and at NUTRIWAY we use 2, Echinacea angustifolia and Echinacea purpurea. Now, in more recent times, there's been an increase in the use and the research into Echinacea, and this is only going to continue. Part of the plant used includes the roots and the aerial parts. The main constituents are alkalinamides and the phenolic acid derivatives, and actions can include immune modulating, anti-inflammatory, and depurative. Echinacea's the triple short echinacea from NUTRIWAY contains 3 different types of echinacea. It has Echinacea angustifolia, Echinacea purpurea, and it has different parts of those plants. Of course, these are grown on our Nutrilite farm, and it's actually the Washington State Farm Trout Lake where echinacea is primarily grown. NUTRIWAY's triple short echinacea may help to reduce the severity and symptoms during a cold. It may relieve mucus congestion and for symptomatic relief and management of upper respiratory tract infections. In terms of dosage, for the first sign of cold or flu, so day 1, take 3 tablets immediately, and then 3 tablets a number of hours later, and then a final 3 tablets. And then to maintain, it's 1 tablet 3 times a day. The next system we're looking at is heart health. The 2 products for heart health include garlic heart care and cholesterol health. Now, heart disease is a major concern in Australia, with about 1 in 5 Australian adults having some form of heart disease. Now, when we're talking about cardiovascular disease, there's a number of different diseases that get linked into that, including heart failure, stroke, and peripheral heart disease. Cholesterol is a fatty substance, some of which is produced in the body and some is from the diet. There's 2 different types of cholesterol. HDL, or high-density lipoprotein, are the good cholesterols, and LDLs, which are the low-density lipoproteins, are the bad cholesterols. Of course, please remember that we need to also look at lifestyle considerations. So it's important to have a regular checkup with your doctor, have an annual check. Make sure you incorporate exercise into every day. Eat a well-balanced diet and aim to minimize processed foods. The first herb we're going to look at is Camellia sinensis, which is green tea, or tea, in fact. The consumption of green tea is believed to date back to 2737 BC, when the second emperor of China had a tea from the camellia had a leaf from camellia blow into his cup of hot water. That's where he first started drinking tea. There's 4 different types of tea generally consumed through the world: white, green, black, and oolong tea. Now, all of these are actually from the same plant, the Camellia sinensis, and the difference is the way the tea is harvested and or processed. So white tea is when the leaves are picked before they're fully opened and still covered in a white hair. White and green tea, the leaves are quickly steamed after harvesting. With black tea, the leaves are rolled and fermented, and oolong tea has a shorter fermentation time. Some of the key constituents of green tea include flavonoids and theaflavins. NUTRIWAY's cholesterol health contains 197 milligrams of green tea, which contains catechins, which are a natural ingredient of that. It's a high phytonutrient level, and the antioxidant properties are in those bioflavonoids. NUTRIWAY's cholesterol health may help to support normal cholesterol levels, which may assist in supporting a healthy heart. Let's take a look at vision health, and Bilberry and Lutein is the product we have here. So Bilberry is native to Northern Europe, but it is now widely found in North America and Asia as well. Bilberry is also known as whortleberry or huckleberry. Bilberry has a really rich medicinal history, and some of the ways it's been used in the past include the fruit was actually given to British fighter pilots during World War II. The leaves have been traditionally used for a number of different reasons across many different groups, and one of the traditional uses was to help with blood sugar levels. But certainly it's been used in European medicine for 1,000 years. If we look at the actual plant, we use the fruit of the bilberry, and the main actions are antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. So the product itself contains bilberry, lutein, tuna oil, bioflavonoids, and acerola cherry. Some of the features of it are that it may help to improve night vision and aids in the function of the retina. It may support eye health, helps promote healthy eyes, and the lutein is there to help with free radicals. The next category is men's health. Now, when we're talking about men's health, in this particular presentation, we're specifically talking about prostate health. And it's important to remember that as part of a regular checkup from your doctor, that this will be included as a testing area. Now, the prostate is a small gland that forms part of the male reproductive system. As men age, the size may increase of the prostate. For more information, we encourage you to have a look at the men's e-learning course of Men's Health, which is available on the Amway website, which will talk a little bit more about men's health in general. Saw Pimento, or Serenoa, is the main herb looking here for men's health. It's native to southeastern United States, and it was a staple food and medicine used in Native Americans. We're looking at the plant. We're actually using the fruit from the plant. Some of the main constituents include free fatty acids and polysaccharides, and the main actions are anti-inflammatory and a male tonic. NUTRIWAY saw pimento and nettle root contains 1.1 grams of saw pimento fruit. It also contains pumpkin seed oil and nettle root, as well as citrus bioflavonoids. Some of the actions is it may aid and assist in the maintenance and improvement of general well-being. It's a male support and is for the systematic relief and management of medically diagnosed benign prostate hypertrophy. Next is joint health. Now, arthritis affects a large proportion of Australians. Roughly around 1.8 million Australians were found to have some form of arthritis. Now, the term arthritis covers over 100 different musculoskeletal system-related diseases, but in most cases it involves pain, inflammation, and damage to the cartilage. Some of the symptoms of osteoarthritis, which is the most common form of arthritis, include stiffness, joint pain, joint instability, and a reduced range of movement. 3 herbs to think about here are glucosamine, boswellia, and bromelain. Now, glucosamine comes from prawn shells, and glucosamine can be obtained from prawn farms, but looking at different types of farms. So our prawns are actually from the North Atlantic region. Glucosamine is a sugar produced by the body, and it helps to as a building block for cartilage. Boswellia, which is the herb in the middle, has a rich history. It's the resin from the plant that's actually used in this particular case. And then bromelain is from pineapples, and it's effective in reducing inflammation. So NutriWay's glucosamine HCl with boswellia contains a unique blend of glucosamine, boswellia, and bromelain. It may help to reduce swelling associated with arthritis, may help to increase joint mobility associated with arthritis, and may reduce symptoms of sports injury by repairing damaged cartilage and therefore improving joint function. Now let's take a look at women's health, and we're going to look at Primrose Plus. So as a woman goes through different stages of life, she does have a number of different hormonal changes. Some of the times these may change include puberty, maybe symptoms with PMS, through pregnancy and breastfeeding there's changes, and again through menopause. Of course, always speak to your doctor about any changes and any symptoms you are experiencing. The herb we're going to be discussing today is primrose oil, and primrose oil grows throughout the United States. It was used by Native Americans as a food, and they made poultices from the whole plant to help with bruising. It's high in essential fatty acid, GLA, and GLA is also found in borage oil as well. NutriWay's Primrose Plus includes the essential fatty acids from both the evening primrose oil as well as borage. It also has the herbs chasteberry, ginger, and dong quai. It may help with the relief of premenstrual symptoms, the symptomatic relief of PMS symptoms, and for the temporary relief of arthritic pain. Now we move on to hair, skin, and nails. The health of your hair, skin, and nails is often indicative of your overall health status. We're not going to go into detail of the anatomy of the skin. However, it's an area of interest, especially if you're building your artistry business along with your NutriWay business. I suggest you have a look at the Inner Health Outer Beauty e-learning course available now on the Amway website. There's a couple of terms that's important for you to understand to make this section more interesting. Firstly, collagen. Now, collagen are the proteins that make up the supporting structure of the dermis, and is responsible for the strength and resilience of the skin. Elastin are connective fibers in the dermis that are flexible and elastic, helping further support the skin structure. And finally, keratin. Keratin is a protein that is the basic component of hair, skin, and nails, and it helps to have an impact, having an intact and waterproof barrier. NutriWay's complex for hair, skin, and nails is a unique blend, including acerola cherry, vitamin C, glycine, grapeseed extract, and horsetail. It's been known to assist in cell integrity, connective tissues, and collagen elasticity, and strengthen and improve the health of hair, skin, and nails. NutriWay's complex for hair, skin, and nails may help to alleviate nail brittleness, aid in the synthesis of collagen and connective tissue, and it has an antioxidant action. Next, we're moving on to digestive and specifically liver health. In complementary medicine, you often hear about us talking about the liver and the importance of good liver health. But what does the liver actually do? Now, the liver is located on the upper right-hand portion of your abdominal cavity, just beneath the diaphragm. And the liver has many different functions, which include the production of certain proteins for blood plasma, the storing and release of glucose as needed, the clearing of drugs and harmful substances from the body, and for helping with the clearance of bilirubin. 3 herbs we're going to talk about today are milk thistle, dandelion, and turmeric. Milk thistle has been part of herbal medicine for over 2,000 years, and the part that we use is the ripe seed. Some of the actions of milk thistle include a digestive tonic and antioxidant. Now, dandelion, with that one there in the middle. In herbal medicine, we use both the leaves and the roots. However, they have different actions in the body, and with liver health, we use the actual root. Some of the actions of dandelion include a bitter digestive and a cholagogue. And then turmeric. The turmeric's had a long history, dating nearly 4,000 years, and it was first in China and then travelled through first in India and then travelled through China and Africa, but now it's very widely used. Some of the actions include antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. NUTRIWAY's milk thistle and dandelion is a combination of the 3 herbs, milk thistle, dandelion, and turmeric. Each tablet contains 150 milligrams of milk thistle, which is equivalent to 3 grams of dried seed. The product may help to protect the liver, aid in digestion, and help support a normal liver function. Now let's take a look at stamina and endurance. How often do you talk to someone and they tell you they're tired and stressed? Fatigue is a growing issue in Australia and New Zealand, and it is one of the key reasons, or primary reasons, people will often speak to their GP because they're feeling tired. Now, fatigue is not necessarily a symptom itself. They may have an underlying issue. So if you know someone who is suffering from fatigue, their first step is to visit their GP and have a conversation about what it is, and the doctor will investigate. If we look at Siberian ginseng as the first herb, we use the root of the herb. The main actions are they adaptogen and immune modulating. NUTRIWAY Siberian Ginseng and Ginkgo Biloba is a combination of Siberian ginseng root and the Ginkgo Biloba leaf. There's also acerola concentrate and some fruit powder from bitter orange in there as well. The NUTRIWAY Siberian Ginseng and Ginkgo Biloba may relieve nervous tension, stress, and mild anxiety. It may be beneficial through times of stress, and it aids, assists, and helps in the maintenance and improvement of general well-being. Siberian ginseng may also help to enhance stamina and endurance. The next category we're going to look at is weight management, and the 3 products we have are Carb Blocker Plus, Trim Choice Advance, and Fibre Blend Chewable. We're going to start with Fibre Blend Chewable. Now each tablet contains 1.7 grams of fibre, or its daily dose contains 5.1 grams. We recommend 1 tablet 3 times a day. It contains 3 different natural sources of fibre in each tablet. Fibre Blend Chewable helps to aid digestion and helps maintain a healthy digestive function, helps maintain healthy cholesterol levels, thus helps maintaining a healthy heart. The next is our Carb Blocker Plus. The Carb Blocker Plus has been shown to reduce the absorption of complex carbohydrates to help reduce the amount of kilojoules absorbed into meals. When combined with a healthy diet and exercise regime, Carb Blocker Plus may help you achieve your weight loss goals. The product includes white kidney bean, gymnema, and parsley. So let's have a look again and look at how it actually works. As I mentioned, it helps to reduce the amount of kilojoules that are absorbed after a meal, such as breads and pastas. And it does this by inhibiting the action of an enzyme called alpha amylase. Gymnema is also in that product and helps to reduce the absorption of sugar. And again, you take one tablet 3 times a day, or 3 tablets in one go. So this one's particularly used when you are having foods that are high in carbohydrates. So when you're thinking about things such as grains and cereals, perhaps sweet foods, that's one that you'll consider having. And as I mentioned, it actually works by inhibiting an enzyme called alpha amylase, and that is there to help break the foods down. So by having this product, it will help to reduce the breakdown of those sugars. Next, we have Trim Choice. Trim Choice Advance is a dietary supplement to help to support your weight management program. It contains green tea extract as well as a brown algae extract. A clinical study suggests that the green select phytosome, which is the green tea extract, may support weight loss when combined with a low-calorie diet and exercise. Now that is an introduction to our herbal range. For more information about any of our herbal products, please of course visit the Amway website and the e-learning page. Some of the resources we have available for you include our consultations in the business centres. Our business centres also do provide regular trainings and of course social media. We also have the NUTRIWAY microsite, which is nutriway.com.au, and you have a range of resources available to you through the e-learning page of the Amway website. By completing today's session and by going on and completing a 20 quiz question, you are able to get your certificate. The password today is herbs_expert number 2. To find the assessment, visit the NUTRIWAY ambassador page on the e-learning and follow the link to quiz. If you do have any questions about NUTRIWAY, please feel free to email the Naturopathic Advisory line on naturopath@nutriway.com.au. Thank you for joining me for the NUTRIWAY Health Expert Program Herbal Medicine. Until next time, goodbye.